Mirrors. We see our reflections in them every day, but what if the mirror showed more than just our face? What if it could reveal something, or someone, from the past? Let me take you to Ashford Manor, where a cursed mirror has trapped the spirits of the past, and it's waiting for the next soul to claim. A few months ago, I had the chance to visit a grand old manor on the outskirts of town called Ashford Manor. It had stood for centuries, but no one dared stay there for long. The locals spoke in hushed tones about strange happenings around the estate, particularly in one room, the drawing room, where an ancient full-length mirror hung on the wall. The manor's history was shrouded in tragedy. It had once been the home of the Ashford family, wealthy aristocrats who disappeared mysteriously in the 1800s. Rumour has it, a tragic love story unfolded within the walls of the manor. The young daughter, Eleanor Ashford, had fallen in love with a man who was not of her class, and her family forbade the union. Desperate to be together, Eleanor and her lover tried to escape but were caught and separated. But there was something darker at play. Eleanor's grief turned into madness, and in a fit of despair, she took her own life in front of the very mirror that hung in the drawing room. Some say her spirit never left. I couldn't resist the temptation to see it for myself. As soon as I entered Ashford Manor, I felt the weight of its past. The air was thick, and the house creaked with every step. My guide led me to the drawing room, where the mirror stood, looming over the darkened space. The glass was old, slightly cloudy, and had an eerie, unnatural glow. Despite the faint light in the room, the mirror seemed to reflect a deeper darkness. The room itself looked empty, yet as I stared into the mirror, I noticed a faint shape in the reflection, someone standing just behind me. I spun around, but no one was there. I laughed it off, trying to dismiss the feeling of unease crawling up my spine. But when I looked back into the mirror, the reflection was different. The shape behind me was clearer now. It was a woman. Her long, dark hair hung in front of her face, and she was wearing an old-fashioned dress. Her eyes, two black voids, stared directly at me. I froze. My heart raced as I tried to look away, but I couldn't. The reflection of the woman began to move, slowly lifting her head, and then, to my horror, she smiled, an unsettling, wide grin. The glass of the mirror seemed to ripple, like water disturbed by a stone. I turned to leave, but the room felt colder. My breath came out in clouds, even though the temperature hadn't dropped. As I walked toward the door, the sound of footsteps echoed behind me, though no one was there. When I turned around, I caught a glimpse of Eleanor's reflection again, standing just behind me, reaching out with one pale, ghostly hand. I ran out of the manor, my heart pounding in my chest. That night, I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw the woman's twisted smile. And I swear, in the corner of my bedroom mirror, I saw a faint reflection of a figure watching me from the shadows. Mirrors can reveal much more than we realize. They reflect our image, but sometimes they show a glimpse into a dark, hidden world. And in Ashford Manor, that world still waits, hoping to claim its next victim. Who knows? Maybe that mirror will show you something too, if you dare to look.